guys, so this video is going to be the second part, like part 2 to my most anticipated release of 2022. So, I did some research and I found out that some of my book that I read after this video, the sequel or like the other book in the series are like coming out this year. So I wanted to do a part 2. Like I said, it was supposed to be like May, June, and I'm right on time with May because I cannot wait to tell you the books I want to read and the books that are coming out. So yeah, the first one that I want to that is one of my most anticipated release is Blood Marked by Tracy Deon, which is the second to A Legend Born. This book, y'all, this book is so good. You need to read it. Like, Legend Born is, oh my god, I'm gonna say the best Arthurian retelling that I read, and I did read a lot of them. It's so good, y'all. You cannot tell me that it's not good. I like it so much. It's so great, and like how the first one finished made me like wanna cry, but it also made me jiggle and like a little girl that has crush. So yeah, so that's. I cannot wait to read this, and it's coming out November 8th of 2022, so soon I'll have this in my hand. I'm so happy. It's so good. You need to read this. The second that is coming out June 28th, which is soon. I need to get on my shit. It's Bladebreaker, which is the second one to Realm Breaker, I think. Yeah. So yeah, this is a like epic fantasy, I think so. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's an epic fantasy, which is so big, but I think it's a duology. I'm not so sure. No, it's gonna be a trilogy, and I want like to read. Maybe I'll try to read it like soon to be able to pick up the second one like right on time, which I don't tend to do. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, Victoria Aveyard like pitched it as like Guardian of the Galaxy, but like with something else. I'm like, what? Sign me up, babe. So yeah. So, I want to read the second one, but I want to read the first one before. That's kind of the best. The next anticipated release that I want to read is Forest Fall by Lyndall Clipstone, which is the second one to Lake's Edge, which I liked. I think I gave it like 4 star, 4.5. I'm not so sure. Yeah, I gave it 4 star. It's a great book. I want to read the second one just to know where it's going, since how it ended. I see potential like enemies to lover, but like love triangle stuff. So I'm a sucker for those. So yeah, I really want to read it. It looks really good. And yeah, second one to the first book, and I like it. I think it's a duology too. I'm not so sure, don't quote me on that, but it looks like it's going to be a duology. And this one is coming out September 27. So yeah, not right in time for like spooky season, like fall. So yeah, the next book I want to read, my anticipated release, is Strike the Zither by Joanne He. Yeah, Joanne He. I always tend to like What's your name? I'm sorry. So this is a epic YA fantasy, which I like, and it inspired by the Kingdom, which is a classics of Chinese literature. So yeah, and I tend to like Chinese or like Asian mythology retelling, something like that, with Six Ribs and a Crane, which is a retelling of some sort. I'm not sure, but I know it's a retelling. Yeah, and one of it's something I want, I crave. Yeah, I like retellings a lot. I'm sorry, I look so crazy, but yeah. So I think it's going to be great. It's historical fantasy, yeah. So historical fantasy. It's in the year 414, so not now, and it's during the Xin dynasty. I don't know if it's all true. I think it's fantasy, so it's not all true. But yeah, I like historical fantasy usually, or like fantasy that you don't really know if it's in the future or in the past. I like it, so I think I'm gonna like it. It's a epic YA fantasy. So if I'm in the mood for epic fantasy, but I don't want it like I don't want to start Jade War, for example, Jade Legacy, some big ass book, I'll probably pick this up. And this one is coming out. I'm not so sure now. October 25. So it's nice. It's great. It's great. The next book I want to read, my anticipated release, is how the Final Strife. I don't know if I say it right. And it's coming out June 23rd. So it's great. It's a trilogy. It's supposed to be a trilogy, and it's rooted in African mythology, which I don't read a lot about, and I want to. I like mythology, so why not African? So yeah, African and Arabia. So that's great. It's a epic fantasy, like I said, and yeah, it's about three women that band together against a cruel empire that divide people by blood. So it gives me a lot of the Gideon Ones vibe, with the separated because of blood. But yeah, and the cover is so pretty too. You cannot tell me the cover is not pretty. Like the US cover, the UK one is like boring. Yeah. So yeah, the next anticipated release is The Dream Runner by Shevta Takar. I'm sorry. And yeah, this is a fantasy. I know, shocking. Like everything in my life is fantasy, so every book I read is fantasy. So yeah, and this is I think it's like enemies to lover. I saw some people, it's enemies to lover. And it's South Asian fantasy, which South Asian, I think it's like India and near these, because yeah, I'm bad at geography, so super. But yeah, it's they have power, but it's like dream power, not dream power. But yeah, it piques my interest. The cover was beautiful, so I'm a big cover buyer, so hehe. But yeah, it's gonna go. It's about two people, a girl and a boy, like you see in the cover. And one is a dream runner, and one is in the mortal. I don't know. Well, they're both in the dream realm. I'm so bad at describing book. Yeah, and one has like more ambition for these dream, and he believes that they can use them to end a war between like god and like ancient thing. And yeah, the girl is not from the dream realm, so she begins to like have flashback from her life on Hurt. So she's like, what? So that's it. I think it's going to be great. I like it. I don't know why. The cover is cute. The general plot of it makes me want to read it. So, yeah. And I don't know. It's a standalone. So we love that. We love standalone. The next book I want to read. The next books that is the next release, I'm gonna say that, is Full Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong. So this one is supposed to come out September 27. I do have a lot of books coming out in September. I look at it now, I'm like, damn. That's like cause you're gonna be booked in September. So yeah, it's a new duology that it's about spy posing as a married couple to investigate a series of brutal murders in Shanghai in the 1930s. What can I say more? Look at the cover. Look at the exclusive Waterstone book. Wait, you cannot tell me it's not the theme. And it's like, yeah, it's like fantasy, but murder fantasy. How can I say no to that? It's so pretty and I like it, and like, it sounds so good and everything. I'm gonna read it. It's great, and yeah, I already pre-order it on Waterstone, so it's coming. It's coming. The next release is Defend the Dawn, which is the second book to, I don't know if it's a trilogy or no, it's a duology. The last book to Defy the Night, like the duology, and like I said in my, I don't know which wrap up I said it, but I like the book, even though it can be read as a standalone. I'm gonna continue it because I want to know where the characters go from there with all their rebellion and schnubble. So yeah, it's great. The cover is like a bluish greenish tone, while the first one was like purpley. So it's gonna color match, not color match, but like color coordinate. So it's about a girl and a prince, and the first book is like a rebellion, and yeah, it's like full of mystery, fantasy, and like who's done it, but there's like a cure, and it's fantasy. So I like it for sure. The next release I want to read is, oh, and I didn't say, but Defend the Dawn was coming out September 13. So yeah, September is gonna be a full month. And the coming out the same day, September 13th as well, is The Ballad of Never After, which I don't like the black cover, not at all. I hope Alcrate does a white one to match with the white edition of the first book I have, which is Once Upon a Broken Heart. I want to know so bad what happened. I want them to kiss already, and like be a couple, and like everything. I like them so much. Even though Evangeline is like meh. So yeah, I like, I don't know how, I like Jack so much. I want to know more about her. It's going to be great. I don't. It's a duology too, and it's coming out. Like I said, it's coming out in September. I don't know what to say. I like the first one. If you want to see my reaction to the first one, I'll probably pop up, I don't know which side But yeah, I really liked it. It was fun. It was about mythology too. I'm a sucker for mythology, so. And the last book is Kingdom of the Feared, which I read the first one, not the second one. But the first one I liked, so I'm probably gonna like the second one as well. And it's getting darker and darker. I was some people like told on the net. The first one is like more YA, which I don't mind. I like YA. I'm still at YA age, I guess. But I think I'm not ever gonna like stop reading YA. I like it. And the second one is more like new adult, and as the third one as well. So I think I'm gonna like it. I like the first one. I like the Seven Deadly Sin Prince of Hell thing. It's nice, and I want to see what Wrath does to Emilia, and like if she figure out how she end up at the end of the first one. She ended up in a pretty bad condition, so I want to read the second one to know what happens. So the third one is like gonna be right after. I think, I don't know when this one is coming out. Probably September something. Yes, September 27. So good luck, Anaoups, from September, because you're gonna have a lot of book to read or to buy. Like good luck, your pocket. Yeah, your bank account, ping ping. So yeah. So this was all, and yeah, if hope you liked it. If you did, you can drop a like down below, and you can comment one of your most anticipated release if you want to. And yeah, hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!